Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. We've been doing a lot of work, obviously. We've just implemented the latest routes, being the 42, 61, and the 68. Now, it has been a while since I've gone through and edited all the times and all this, that, and the other to get them representative of as close to reality as possible. However, there's one thing I've not done at all, which we should do, because it's been how many episodes now? So many episodes, and obviously there's been so many people watching. I'm so thankful. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions and the views. It's been absolutely amazing, and the comments as well. I had a comment a while back by Joe Wales, who helped. Well, with his help with the comments, and also searching through a filedbus.blogspot.com website, I was able to find the majority of all of the colours that the Blackpool transport system used to run on when it was under Metro Transport. They changed the name in the early 2000s, and they changed it back in like 2010-11 to Blackpool Transport. But we're going to utilise those colours as much as we can. So I'm just going to pause the time here, and we're going to just edit. No, we're not going to edit. Discard all changes, yeah. We click the colour, and if memory serves, going through like I say, the comment that I'll probably hopefully try and get on screen now. The line 1 was an orange colour. The line 2 was a green colour. So this is as close to green as we can get, I guess. So that means the line 2 will have to be that colour for it to be a dark green. Even though the line 2 used the same colour green, the line 3 was actually a blue colour. So we're fine with that blue. The line 4 was purple, but it was more of I actually, looking through the Blogspot post, or the Filedbus Blogspot post, the official colour for the line 4 was Cadbury's blue, which comes out more of a purple. So we'll go there. That kind of does represent that kind of colour. The line 5 was red. So that is as close to red as we can get, which is perfect. The line 6 was a maroon. So we'll go for that colour. The line 7 was a pink colour, so that's perfect. They were all kind of like so all the colours were like a green and a yellow. So that's the majority of the colours. The line 9. Now, the line 9 was a latecomer to the Metro era. So it used the replacement buses, or like the additional buses, which were all coloured black. So I'll try and get, while I'm doing all this, I'll try and put pictures up of the old buses to kind of reference them. They're all going to be photos from Filedbus Blogspot, so you can kind of see the differences between all the buses. But there's no black colour. So the nearest colour we can have is this very dark purple. So that is going to be that colour. The line 11 was a turquoise. Joe did say it was kind of like a light blue, but it was officially a turquoise. So we're going to give it that colour. In fact, we'll give it that colour to be more representative of it. The line 14 itself was a dark green, so that's why we'll give that the colour to there. Because there's no other really dark green. The next one is the line 17. Now, the line 17 officially have a colour because it wasn't an official route. There was a line 15 and a line 16 that I can remember that I've looked through, obviously, the website and done the research on. The line 15 was a pink. So it was the same colour as the line 7. And the line 14... The line 17 is more representative of that bus because obviously it carries on that service. So if that is that colour, we're going to pick that colour to be the line 17, which is good. The line 18, like I say, was more representative of the old old 16 bus route. Now, the old 16 bus route used to be, when as I can remember, the 15 used to go up to Staining, but then when the line 20 started going through Staining, the line 15 came away from Staining, and there used to be a circular one way for the line 15 and a circular the other way for the line 16. They both went through Staining, if memory serves me right as well. So the line, but the more representative of where the line 18 goes now is that of where the line 15 and 16 went, and the line 11 that colour was a very light blue. So obviously we'll add. Did we already add that colour? I believe we did. So we'll add that colour. We'll change that to that colour, and the line 18 to that colour. So it's a very light blue. Now, comes to the line 21, 22, 24, and 26. I can't find any official. I could find official colours for the three, which the graph will come up here because it's run by Coastliner. Coastliner is run by the Coastliner system now. So the line 21 is actually now a red colour. So we'll utilise that red, even though it is the same red as the 5. In fact, we'll go a shade lighter. The line 22, I couldn't find a colour for the line 22, so we'll come back to that. But line 24 is a green colour. So we'll give it that colour. It's not really the same greens as there, but we'll give it a roughly a green colour. That comes to the line 26, which is a dark blue. Now, I think we've already utilised that one somewhere. No, we haven't. So that's your new colour. So come back to line 22. The only thing I can find from the line 22 is obviously the line 22 now goes to the zoo. And back when it was that the bus system started changing, we originally had the sightseeing buses, which were big, red, mostly open top, and they were the ones that ran to the zoo. However, during the end of the system that those buses ran, after the sightseeing buses went away, they started being taken over by the line 1 bus, or the line 1 bus colour scheme, which is actually a orange and yellow. Now, have we used the yellow yet? No. But this is more gold than yellow, and I want to save that colour for another bus in the future. So you are going to go to that colour, which is roughly yellow, but it's more like a very yellowy green. But that is the colour we're going for, unless... No. Yeah, I'll change that to that orange. So the line 1 is this orange, the line 22 is this orange. Perfect. That comes up to the line 42, 61, and 68. Now, the one that gets utilised the most on here, has the most buses running, is the line 68. And going through the stagecoach colour schemes, their road colours used to be a dark blue, an orange, a white, and a red. Their new colour scheme is a light blue, white, turquoise, and orange. However, they also have gold buses. But because this is representative of the buses that are utilised the most, we're going to colour that white. No. Colour the 68 white. Which the 61 will then be coloured gold, because there is a gold bus colour scheme. And the line 42, I want the new logo is kind of has a greeny colour in. We don't have any green colours left, sadly, for that route. So going through all the other bus colours and the colours of the original colours, we might have a... We've utilised those two, haven't we? Yeah. We've utilised those 3. No. Have we utilised that colour? No, we've not. So it's going to be a rough red. That leaves us with a few other colours. But obviously we do have 4 more buses that we're going to be implementing as well. But I'm hopefully this kind of utilizes the old colour schemes. Obviously, we don't have a black, sadly. And also some of the new colour schemes with the new buses and adding the new colours in for those buses. So yeah, we've got all the lines. It's a shame, unless... Does this work? No, I can't get the overlays off when I'm on the map screen, sadly. I can do that, but I can't... I can toggle all the bus stops off, all the buses off. Yeah, but you can't really see the colours if I zoom all the way out that much because of all the bus stops. But at least all the buses have their own colour schemes now. And I like how they kind of overlap as well. So like around here you can see, just look at all the different colours going around here. It's very nice. And it's nice to see all the old colours as well. Yeah. So that's all the buses sorted. I'm going to actually let the game run for a little bit. We'll be back at the end of the day once we'll figure... Look how much we've made in one day. We're on a Tuesday. So we're going to let the game run. And we're going to go through and make sure the buses are technically sound, are cleaned and washed and ready for the next day's service. And also utilise the new bus routes. Yeah. Edit new shift schedules, which I know I can copy and paste by just clicking copy and then clicking paste. However, I'm not going to be doing that because we have so many new bus systems that I need to make sure the buses are going on the correct lines. The bus schemes going on the correct lines, going on the correct colours, and all that kind of stuff. So to make sure the double deckers are going on the right ones, the single deckers, and the short buses, long buses, and double deckers are all going on the same lines. So I'll meet you at the end of the day, and we can continue from there. And welcome back. So we're getting towards the end of the day. We have made 360,000 on the day. Hopefully we'll get towards $500,000 in a day. Investment-wise or loan-wise, I did pay off some loans previously, so we'll pay off that loan. We'll be able to pay this loan off tomorrow. And then everything will be completely as... well, we'll be able to see how much we make when we've got the loans all sold off. Obviously, on a Sunday, we make only 50,000, which is not as good as I would hope. Investments, I've just spent 84,000 upgrading bus stops again to make sure every bus stop is at least a level 2. Weekly tickets have been not been that much, so we're going to drop it £1 for a weekly ticket. So people hopefully will be inspired to buy weekly tickets. I've actually had a look at our ratings again. And our punctuality is amazing. Our not enough free buses is going to be the same as always. But everything is running perfectly amazing. We do actually need to make sure our staff... So you're still novice, you're now advanced. So when they get to advanced, we give them the pay boost, which makes them friendly and more satisfaction. So that is why we upgrade it. You're not that friendly, but you're going to be friendlier. So yeah, we literally go through, and all the people that are advanced, we maximise the money. Which I know, obviously, it affects our bottom line at the end of the day. Like, literally, for like one of the last episodes, we could just literally cut everyone's money to the bare minimum. Like, it'll be like £10 an hour, which would be under minimum wage. So we legally, if it was reality, we couldn't do that, but because we can, we will. So, like I say, just go through all the advanced and make sure everyone gets a decent amount of pay. We have that many bus drivers now. It's quite insane. And I know we can copy and paste bus drivers over or the schedules over, but that affects the stress levels of our employees. And obviously, if some of our employees are very stressed, I like to send them on holiday. So I think we've caught up with everyone now. We still have a few novices on the system. All these should be paid higher. Researchers. We don't really need any researchers anymore, because we've researched everything we can, or everything we want to, without these. So I'm gonna fire all the researchers. So dismiss. Dismiss. Dismissed. Dismissed. And dismissed. We might even be able to buy more bus drivers with that. Or cleaners even. Because our bus fleet is taking a hammering. All of you... Oh, I've missed some of these. I think I hired a few more. And obviously as they were working, they were training. All of you should be, but I don't think you will be, because I know I hired some late. There we go. Yeah, there was only 2 of them. So all the researchers are gone. Does that mean we can hire more bus drivers? No. So we would need more office space to hire more bus drivers, even though we've just sold people. You know what? Office. Build an office. Literally just build an office so we can hire more bus drivers. And we've got no more lockers. So we've got 6 more bus drivers. They'll all be sent on training. Apparently we need researchers put into this, but we don't, because we've got nothing else to research. So that should be all of you going on training. How many do we... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Then no one can get to there. And we're literally going to go... bulldoze. Yeah. That's a little cheap system. So we could just get more people in. I could effectively put another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lockers if I really wanted to. So that's a possibility of getting 10 more. But obviously we don't need to hire researchers, so that's fine. But yeah, literally at the end of the day, how much did we spend? Oh, well, we've lost money on the day. But all the buses are basically clean. I've been going through the majority of them and making sure obviously the conditions are good. Some of them over here are very low in condition, like this one, but it's fine. It works. It's good. So on the day we made 368,000. That was still the only day where well, they're waiting for the buses to park up. So on the day we had a few. So yesterday we actually implemented the new routes that go, obviously the stagecoach routes. So all of them aren't official. This one we're renaming to Garstang. There we go. Just because we can. And then let's time skip to the next day, which literally the buses start going out very early. But I've managed to I've literally shuffled all the buses together, so these aren't really representative. Like there's a 5-minute turnaround. I've tried to get as many buses as I can together on the same buses. So we've got all these short wheelbase buses, which actually get taken up by 4 more services in the 70s. We've got 2 double-decker buses left over. So we're probably going to need this space over here. We're probably going to have to fill up with double-deckers. Now, because you can't find your way, you figured it out somehow. So yeah, we're probably going to putting more double-deckers here, because at the end of the day, we want to start implementing school bus routes. And to be fair, I don't think 7 double-deckers will help figure out or help fulfill 25 bus services that I found for the Blackpool area. There's literally 25 bus services. Obviously, there's the morning route, which is 1 bus every day. And then there's the evening routes. Now, there is 2 buses there that I know that are only single-deckers. I'm going to have to do more research into them to find out which ones are double-deckers, which ones are single-deckers. But I know for 2, for definite, are these buses. So we will obviously implement all them at some point. We still haven't got 138,300 passengers in one day. But we possibly could do today. And I figured out that if we toggle the bus actually off here, the lag is minimal. So if you look at buses on the route, so the line 9 is already there and ready and waiting. It's going to go through them all. Your line 17 start. I don't know if it's later that some of the... There's a 42. So this bus will be a 42. I've obviously toggled off the colour, the image, because it actually helps this bus utilised. You're not a 72. You're the 42. Yes. So it literally starts at 4:30 and it got there at 4 o'clock, so it's waiting half an hour. Complete bus tours, we're going to do that today. We're probably going to do that as well today. So we may end up having quite a lot of money coming in. So what buses do we have? Everything. There we go, there's the 42 we're watching. They have a 61 on the schedule. Oh, the 42 is starting to go. So, does it end up picking anyone up at this early in the morning? Oh, it does! We're going to go back to the utilisation route. Obviously, the 26 is packed right now. 26 being the holiday bus service. But obviously this isn't getting that full up this early in the morning. But one thing I will be doing for one of the final episodes as well, or probably even when the series is finished properly, we'll just kind of sit on every route, going from 1 to, well, all the bus services, including the school buses, and I kind of just follow them. Now, you're getting packed on the way out the town, which is not bad, but you're not getting super packed, which is good. Are you going to end up going back to we'll slow it down a bit. The 26 is so packed, and so's the 21. But yeah, if you go to the end of your service and you've still got people in, that's gonna be insane. But you're actually picking up and dropping people off on the way, which is good. That's not bad. You're going all the way. I don't know when your next route is, but you're still dropping people off on the route. Oh, that's very nice. And then you're here and you dropped people off at the end. Awesome. So this hasn't got full, but look at all the routes to services getting packed. We've got 97% people wanting to use the buses. Still free seats is still not going well. The 42 is fine. All the stagecoach buses aren't that busy at this time of the morning. It's 7 AM. It'll probably get packed when we start getting into town. I don't think I've even seen a 42 going the opposite way. You're starting to... Oh, there you go. You just picked up a load there, and you're now packed. But you're dropping people off and picking people up, which is good. That's not bad, though. So it's still able to drop people off and pick people up when it needs to. That is good. And then obviously you're coming into town and you get packed straight away. Can't remember how long you sat here for, though. But yeah, you can't pick some people up because the town centre bus stops are just absolutely packed. There's that many people wanting to use this bus service that it's crazy. But obviously, there's certain bus services here that obviously overlap with the routes. So as long as they're able to get the next bus along, that's completely fine. But I just like the new bus colours as well. That's great. Can I find... Let's find the 26. I can't find it. Anyway. Let's zoom back out and go over here. There's just so many buses going around here that when they get into town, they get absolutely rammed. Because that many people want to use our bus service. It is absolutely crazy. But everyone's running through the services and it's really good. We're hopefully going to hit this today. How is this going? This isn't getting that packed. It's only just really opened. So, right now, we're going to start off with the line 70s today. We're going to do the last transportable service, which is the line 72. And this actually adds a bit more to the network. Where are we on the map? This adds staining to the network. So, let's go to the not bus stops, bus routes, add new route. Line 72. Every colour's real enough taken, so we'll go for this purple. You start off here. And you go this way. Through staying in. Up here. So this is another caravan park area. And then you follow this service all the way around. Into the hospital. Is it this way? No. It's this way. You know what? We're gonna This is going to be the first bus that utilises this bus stop. Even though this bus stop doesn't exist in real life, we're going to add it to the system. And then it goes down here. And down this way. So this is technically following the old Line 15 route. There we go. And you're going back north, so we'll put you on that bus stop. Follow you around this way. And this will be another bus service for people to utilise as on this stretch, which it looks like it's getting very busy. So it's a very small service, this one. But it's a service nonetheless. Back round here. We'll utilise that bus stop again. Go this way. Here. Pull this round. Perfect. And it is, like I say, a very small bus route. If I can, I'll let it there, and then I'll go right around the corner, so it kind of does the loop correctly. That is line 72. That is a very small service. We'll pause the times just so we can know. And I believe this runs every hour. So if you have a look when this loads up for the rough estimates of how long the bus... Well, not the rough estimates. Yeah, the rough estimates of how the bus system will be used. If it will calculate. If not, we'll just go to advanced, and it literally will be run every hour. Is that the same on weekends? Apart from it doesn't run on a Sunday, but we'll run it on a Sunday. And then on the way back, yeah, that's perfect. But it runs every hour. So it will just literally call it timetable. It will run every hour till we'll go that time, 5 till that time. Preview the timetable so we know where it is. When we get to the town centre, we'll give it 8 minutes. Where are we? Oh, no, we've gone past it. So we'll give it 8 minutes. In fact, no, we'll reset it. We want it leaving at past, but we want to give another time slot. So we'll give you 5 minutes there. No, that's the wrong place for the Victoria Hospital. We'll let you run at that time. Down here, that'll give you 2 minutes there. So take 2 minutes off there and give you another 2 minutes there. And then it'll be 53. So that means back up here, we'll give it another 3. And it got 4 minutes at the end. And that literally will be what it runs every day. We'll edit this. We'll actually do the weekday. And then on a weekend, it'll start at 7 till 9. It'll run every hour. No, it won't run every hour. It'll run every... No, it'll run every hour because then it'll just be one bus service. So, yeah. We'll just start it later. So that'll go to that time. That'll go to there. Start at 7. We'll add 3 there. Where are we? We'll leave at 12. And down here it'll leave at past, so it'll be 5. Where are we? And then we get up to the hospital. And it'll leave at 45. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. And then obviously it'll have 4 minutes at the end. So if you preview the timetable, great. We'll confirm that line. It'll probably ask us to add the bus services onto it in a second. But yeah, that's the 72. Press play. It'll ask us to assign one bus, which will go to the shift scheduler. And this uses the long wheelbase buses, so let's go all the way this way. Who will we ask to put on this bus? You. So do we have one that starts after this time? No. So you'll go on to there. Do we have one that finishes early? Yes, we do. So we'll utilise you on that bus then. So then all the buses are being utilised then. Perfect. And bus routes. Line 74. We'll do an orange route for this one. So you start here. And you'll go up this way. This way. I'm hoping it has all the route it needs to go. Have I gone the correct way? I think I've gone the wrong way already. Okay. Yeah, it carries on straight here. So we'll go past these. Crosses over here. And it goes around this way. So I don't think there's any major areas here. Let me go this way. Now, it goes off the map here, sadly. I don't think we can cheat the system. Have a look. So is it Catford it comes back up? Yeah, it comes back up here. However, if we can cheat the system and let it turn this way, we'll add this here, which it does. It cheats the system there. And I don't know how it will do here. It cheats the system again. If I take that off, and I just do it up to here, that goes the correct route. It goes. So we're able to cheat the system, so it goes the correct route that way. So it does go off the map, but we're fine with that because that's where it needs to go. Anyway, we'll follow this up. Am I right in saying it goes up this way? So, hang on. Yes. Then it goes this way. Perfect. That works. It goes through here. That way. Yes. So wherever that is there, we'll stop there. I'm spreading out the bus stops as much as I can. Unless there's a... Like here, there's stuff here. So we'll make sure we can add these on the network, because then it's technically more bus stops. And it goes up this way. Perfect. And we'll add that one there and that one there, just so it adds both of those stuff up here. We'll add this area over here, because then it's technically bus stops. Then which way does it go through here? It carries on straight and then goes this way through. And then goes back round this way. Yeah. And it follows this. Does it go all the way to Polton? Where are we here? Yeah, it goes all the way into Polton. But it goes a different... Why am I adding bus stops? There we go. And it goes all the way into Polton. This way. Doesn't go up. It carries on. And goes up this way. The booths. Then past here. Okay. Whereas that line 2 goes this way, we go up this way. Nope. Bus stops there. This way? Yes, it does. Okay. I'm lost now on the map. I'm following. What road is this name? Hang on. Goes up this way. It doesn't go up there. That's where I'm getting lost. Goes this way. Did that add... What name was this one? That was the player group. That's fine. It goes up round this way. And up this way. Perfect. That'll be a bus stop in the middle. It follows this all the way around. Oh, no, missed one. It's the bus stop. Okay. Follow that all the way. I think this follows this route all the way up. Past Farmer Pars. Up this way. Yep. way. It's a roundabout, so that's just messing up with whatever it's doing there. This way. To her. To her. The toy store. And then back up this way. All this all the way around. Okay. This is where it changes route. Normal. Or does it go? No, it doesn't. It goes one down. Goes this way. This way. Nope. Not that one. Is that gonna? Yeah, that's gonna route the correct way. That routes the correct way. And then I'll put that there so it routes the correct way, hopefully, straight up. Yep. Add these. All the way this way. Okay. And we're not going to add that bus stop in, but how will that run? Yep, perfect. And that'll be our turnaround point. Let me just edit this to Russell Point 1. Then we know that that's the turnaround point. And then we just follow the bus route all the way back. And we're back. So, I've got everything scheduled. I've got the main points of being Poulton and Fleetwood as the main holding points. And I've also made sure the bus times are roughly similar to that of real life. So, so obviously it leaves Preston, which is actually representative of Leagate Hotel, Newton Post Office area. So it leaves at 25 past the hour, every hour until 8:25. Obviously, the first holding point is at Booth, which is Poulton. So that is literally an hour later. It waits for 9 minutes. And then the next holding point is Russell Point, which obviously it'll wait there for 2 minutes from the previous one. And then obviously coming back, it holds again at the lunchbox, which is Poulton, till the hour, on the hour. And then obviously it gets back at 53 minutes past, so it means it'll go for the next one at 25 minutes past, which represents, obviously, if it went all the way to Poulton and back, it's that extra 25 minutes, 30 minutes or so. So yeah, that's also the Saturday times to make sure, or the Saturday times, it just starts an hour later. And the Sunday times, it's every 2 hours, and it actually starts from Preston at 9:25, but obviously there's another bus that actually runs from, what's it called? That runs from Fleetwood at that time as well. So I've kind of done 2 hours earlier to represent that kind of time. But obviously it'll get back at for the next one at 11. So obviously it'll be 2 buses. That'll go to there, that'll go to there, and that'll be there. So that's perfectly fine. And we'll just confirm the line 74, which is amazing. Obviously, that is the main turnaround point for it, which is great. But yeah, I can't believe we've been able to just manipulate it to go off the map there, to go the original route. Literally, all we needed was a few more pixels to get that. Because if it lets us scroll in, this is, or the league gate is literally just after this, so that is great. Now we're going to add in fact, we're going to play. That'll ask us to assign the buses. Shift scheduler. Now these ones again are the short wheelbase buses that we're going to be using for this. So I need to find a bus driver that is ready and available. That'll be you. I can't actually switch you out for another one. That's fine. You're going to be on that bus. Go down the list to find a bus driver that's ready. Is there no bus drivers available? There is. You. I'm hoping there's a bus driver available for you. There is. Perfect. That is all those buses now scheduled. And it'll be on the system now. So let that play to initiate. And now we need to add in the 75. So let me bring up the 75 bus route. This one, I'm actually going to start from Cleveleys. Because obviously we've got 2 buses starting from down here now. Well, 3 buses starting from down here now. I'm going to start this one off from Cleveleys, so it kind of goes the opposite way a little bit. Where is Cleveleys going up here? Here we go. So it doesn't actually go into the bus station. Let's get this added onto the route map, actually. So, line 75. We'll leave it on that colour. It starts here. Okay, it won't. It'll do the same weird thing. Anyway, so Duke's is Cleveleys. Will. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So this is obviously the point where the line 4 terminates. So I literally have to follow this all the way down. This way. Utilising the original ones we've got here. But instead of going up here like... I've got what bus goes up here. We follow this straight across this way. Straight through. And then we can utilise these bus stops here. But I believe it goes this way. Yes. So we'll add it going in this way. Where does it go from here? Am I correct? Where are we? Yeah. It goes... Hang on, I'm confused right now. No, it doesn't go this way. Okay. It actually goes this way. Like the previous bus we've just put in, which was the 72. No, it doesn't actually. I'm getting very confused right now. Trying to read the map. It doesn't go this way at all. It goes down this way. That'll be there to there. There we go. Now it follows this bus route round into Poulton. And obviously through Poulton it has to go around this way, as all the bus services do. But as the old bus goes straight that way, No, as the line 74 goes this way, we carry on down this way. Go through Staining. But it doesn't go this way, it goes this way through. Which I never actually knew a bus went this way. So you learn something new every day. And now we go up through to Staining. And follow this back, follow this round. Okay. Utilize that bus stop there, and then it goes continuously down to here. And up this way to here. And round this way through Wheaton. Down here. Okay. Nope, that's not the way I want it to go. And then I believe it goes straight over and follow these bus routes in Wesham and Kirkham. Perfect. So it kind of overlaps with the 61 here. Okay, so we're into Kirkham. Did it carry on? Yes, it does. I thought it might have gone down this way. This is the way the line 7 used to arrive into Kirkham, I believe. When the 7 extended and took over the line 77 route to Kirkham. It was like every other bus went up this way. There. And how does it go from here? It goes into Newton down this route here. It's not as complicated as I thought this bus route was. Pretty straightforward. That adds that school in, which is great. Why is that going back on its... I don't want that going back on itself. Now, does that go straight back up there? No. This is a weird behaviour. Now will that work? No. This bus stop being weird. This bus stop is being very weird. We're just going to live with it, and we'll figure it out. Okay. And then... it goes straight through this way. Oh. Yep, we go straight through this way to where we're calling Preston. And back again. So hopefully going back, it'll fix that little issue. But obviously if it only goes one way, then we can't really do anything about that. That's been added. Now that bus stop, then hopefully it lets us turn into here. Okay, it lets us turn this way. We'll live with that weird bit that it has to go all the way back around for some reason. But yeah, we'll add these bus stops in and just continue back. And I'll get all this connected all up. And I'll see you back when we're setting up the timetable. And we're back. So, upon actually looking at the bus timetables, I've messed up. It doesn't start at Cleveleys. It starts up in Fleetwood for the 75. That being said, I will actually go in and edit the routes after this, but I've got the route set up with the timetables from Cleveleys. So we're going to confirm that. And we'll play. It'll ask us to probably add the buses onto that route, which it is. Please say there's bus drivers available. Yep. Is there anything that they're all throughout the day, so I'm just hoping there's bus drivers available to get it. So you're a bus driver that's available? Going to be another bus driver available? Don't say we've run out of bus drivers. I think we've run out of bus drivers. I'm going to have to figure out hiring more bus drivers. Let's have a look here. Hopefully there's a bus driver available. If there's not, I need to... Oh, there is one. It's just you I don't have a bus driver for. Or do I, and you're just hiding somewhere? I do not, you're all red. Hang on, was that nearly all the single deckers taken as well? Yes, it is. Wow. So I need to figure out a way to hire more. So I will have to add more lockers in here. So we'll add them in. We will build the office back over here again, as we previously did. Did I miss a row that I could do? I did. Just to make sure we've got everything, well, enough space. Bus drivers, hire. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hire one researcher just to get rid of the annoying thing here. And then as many bus drivers that will allow me without adding more lockers. Right. Let's go to the end, and if they're a trainee, we'll send them on training. Okay, the rest are novices. So I'll have to put a novice on the bus, which is fine. There we go. So that is all those buses now taken up. Everything is all situated. I'll have to go through and re-edit the line 75, because apparently it goes up and finishes... Where are we? Oh. We'll pause the time so I can actually maneuver things. And it finishes up here. So this is the last bus stop of it, apparently, and it kind of goes in a loop this way. So I'll have to get that all sorted, and I'll extend the route as well, and then I'll refigure out the bus times and stuff. But for the time being, it just goes from Cleveleys, which is fine. But yeah, that's the line 72, the 74, and the 75 added. We do actually have 2 more buses that need to go on the route, which are short wheelbase buses. Which is the 78 and the 76 and 78. But obviously we'll have to figure that out when the next day, so we can get all buses scheduled and correct as well. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed joining today's video. It's been a bit of a weird one. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you at the end of the today, or in the game day. And we'll have scheduled out all the buses for tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have buses spare for the last 2 short single-decker buses, being the 76 and the 78.